Hi, my name is Coco with blackfilm.com. I am here with the lovely Demetria McKinney and Chaz Lamar Shepherd. They're the stars of Kirk Franklin's The Gospel Christmas, streaming on Lifetime on December 4th. Thank you both so much for joining me.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you. So I have to say, guys, I do love interviewing people, but I have a special favor and bias when it comes to interviewing people that can really sing. So I'm excited to chalk and hold, some notes real strong,
We can hold them. We can hold them.
I'm very excited about that. I just kind of wanted to talk to you guys about that, like what your journey was from, you guys obviously are strong actors and singers. So how does one go from something like singing, which is kind of, I think is innate, it's something that you're gifted with. And of course, how you decide to go forward with that craft is up to you. But how do you go transition from just, let's say, being a singer to also journeying into acting as well? Who's going to start?
Demetria. Okay. Well, before she starts, I will say, just like I have said to her when we first started this movie, I have had people say to me, they would love to hear her do an album. They want more music from her. And everybody that has said anything about her since hearing about this film to me, one thing they say is that girl can sing.
Yes,
so I'm glad you asked that because I can throw this in as an encouragement to Miss McKinney
yes, she can.
to get this music coming because the girl can sing.
And ain't that funny though, Chaz, when you think about it, when you think about her character, Demetria, isn't that funny? It's some parallels.
It is so funny. It is so funny.
We waiting. She all over the screen. She out there in Canada doing something now, but we want to hear some music too from that woman.
Yeah. What you waiting on?
Chaz, we will talk later. Transitioning for me from singing into acting wasn't as difficult as I thought it would be, only because I think they're just different opportunities to express. I've always been a really expressive person. I've always been in touch with my emotions. I love people watching and making up backstories in my mind, like, ooh, he just found out that she didn't make the soup he liked. You know what I mean? Like something sinister like that. So just going from telling my own stories, which is what I like to do in my music, or going into telling a story like a Janine or like an Olivia, or even representing Miss Whitney Houston in the Bobbi Kristina biopic. It's just a mode of expression and trying to tell the truth in whichever way I'm doing it. So I've just tried to kind of make sure that I kept an even keel with that on both sides.
What about you, Chaz?
There is no transition. It is all happening at the same time. And sometimes it seems like it's to my career detriment. Because it is believed that if you focus on one thing, put everything you have into one thing, then that can go far enough for you to then include other things. But because everything is within me at one time, it has been a challenge that I've not even taken, to be honest, to just focus on one thing. So for me, it hasn't been a transition. It's all together. This happens to be a project where I'm allowed to do both. And I can't shut up, as Demetria would tell you. I just stay singing. I sing when I don't know I'm singing. So for me, I only have a limited time to do a little something in this, but I do as the others, as Demetria, as Regina Bell, as Kendra. Everybody is singing and singing good.
Yes,
we do it all in this one, so it doesn't have that much of a transition, And I will have a Christmas EP out the same day, so I did some original music just in case somebody says, "Let's check this dude out. See what's up with him." There is some fresh new Christmas
to back it up
coming. So.
Did he just cross promote both of us?
Boom. Like Tasha says, boom.
I absolutely love it. I want to know what you guys thought about working with people like Regina Bell and Kirk Franklin. I mean, this is some really, really powerful people, especially in the gospel realm, and that voice, Regina Bell, come on.
Yes. It was surreal. I grew up with both of them in my household. And then to get on the phone with Mr. Kirk, what people may not know is that he is the holiest brand of stupid you'll ever meet. He is so funny. And he doesn't take himself seriously, which puts you in such a relaxed mode to create the beauty that he helps you find. The time I got on the Zoom with him where he was trying to find out my range, he got on that thing like, "This thing working." what is wrong with him? This is so
What is going
perfect,
on?
you know? So then when we had to go into the studio and create, there wasn't all of that extra added pressure. And same with Miss Regina Bell. I mean, she is hey mama, she is absolutely amazing. But the fact that I got a chance to learn from her that reinvention comes from being willing to learn at all times.
Mm-hmm.
She's been in this game for so long, and she's so beautiful and she's so masterful at her craft. But she was still willing to come and say, hey, what made you make that decision? Okay, how did you know they were going to move to that camera angle? You know, why did you sit this way instead?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it was me getting to pour into a vet and thusly being able to find what I knew that I didn't realize I knew. So it was just awesome opportunity to work with the both of them.
Oh, that's wonderful. And just speaking more to your characters here, let's talk about Demetria, your character. She's kind of moving to a small town from big old city Chicago.
Right.
So, I mean, what do you think? I mean, and I just also, again, just speaking about your background. Did you come from a background maybe like being a preacher's kid or having religion in your household?
I am a Hebrews child, honey. We were in the church almost as much as I was in school.
Mm-hmm.
See, they the ones. That explains it all.
They the ones.
Yeah. Olivia is stepping out on faith and in fear, which I think is something we can all relate to. I know it made me relate to her, especially with some of the hurt that she's had happen to her. Going into this whole new territory, having to be accepted, finding love along the way, you know, figuring out who she is versus whose shadow she's been in. You know, she's really starting to come into her own and learning to fight through fear and let things go. Mm-hmm. As well as, you know, you have this amazing backdrop of the singing and everything. You know, it's such a great story. And I think it's so relatable to everybody. So big kudos to Lifetime for finding this story. Big kudos to Michael Chin. We appreciate you. Twinkie Bird, Rebecca Sutherland, what's good? And it's such a great journey, you guys.
I agree. I think it's a great movie, and there's a lot of music, but it's not necessarily a musical. So sometimes people don't necessarily get into musicals, but the music here, in my opinion, is very accessible. So it's going to cater to a lot of different people. Chaz, we were joking earlier, but a lot of the things that you were doing earlier, as we were sort of just joking and teasing her, is that really you were just encouraging her to just tap into her innate talent and to who she is, you know? So talk about your character and how you were just like, listen, this is who you are, you know, be this person. You know, you're strong.
Come on, segue.
Come on, you're right. Come on, shoot. Let me melt that chocolate that you just threw out at us just now. Listen, what relationship, you know, that's among the human condition is more influential than a romantic one? Besides, you know, having kids, you know, as far as influence. And so she is encouraged in this very influential growing relationship to not be scared of her greatness. You know, as you mentioned before, fear. And so it's no reason to be scared, but it doesn't feel like that way, you know, when you are. And so sometimes it takes an influential relationship or just somebody of influence to encourage you to be all that's inside of you. You only have one time to do this thing, as far as any of us know. We don't know nobody that's come back from being dead and said, so let me tell you what happens. Okay, so this is your opportunity. This is your chance. And it just so happens in this beautiful, adorable Christmas story that you see the encouragement between two people as they're both actually being encouraged to raise what's dormant in them, their talents. And it's about them being their best, not being the best, but being their best.
No, I like that. I mean, I actually kind of sat with that for a while. And this was one of those Christmas movies that had me a little bit like this. I was like, oh, okay, what's in my eyes right now? Because it really was one of those things that
you was crying eggnog.
Yeah, it was like, okay, hold on, okay, you know, or in my neighborhood it might be a little coquito, you know what I'm saying? But it's
right.
But I totally related to that because a lot of times it's like we just don't do what we're called upon to do. And it's this fear of failure. But I think a lot of that is also when you really love something, sometimes you almost hold it so close that you just protect it to the point of just like not releasing it to the world. And then, you know, who does that benefit?
Yeah.
Right. That's the point. Who benefits? It does nobody any good for you not to be you in the positive of you. Now you can withhold all the evil side. You know, we have different.
Hold on to that.
I need to hear about
that. Keep that under the bed. But all the good stuff, why not? I mean, you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
But you.
fear of failure, you know. Then there's people that have like a sort of a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of thing, like I'll never make it, so I'm not gonna do it. So now you guys see I never made it. So it's like, nah.
Well, at least see if you never make it. You're right. You may not make it,
Yeah.
but you won't know unless you
Yeah,
go
unless
through.
you try. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. So I know, you know, Chaz over here just telling us everything he got going on. So you could go ahead. You can repeat that real quick. I was gonna ask you guys what's next, but he started with what's next. But let's go. Let's see what he got. What you got going on, Chaz? Before I you know, say goodbye.
Oh, me, no, it's so far it is the music. I just jumped on to help a play that was going on, and that was a lot of fun. And I'll just leave that at that. That was fun. But right now it is the music for me. And I do live the life of an entertainer and an actor. So sometimes you know what's next, sometimes you don't. But I'm one of those that keep moving. And what is next for sure is the music. So we're starting with this Christmas EP that there'll be something fresh for you to listen to, especially if you're just being introduced to me through this movie. And then afterwards, top of the year, we'll have a full album going on, and that'll be along the acting that I.
And you're doing live shows.
Yes. I'll be hitting music clubs and all of that. Everything from your just fun open mics, but to actual setup shows and doing this. I'll be doing a set in Jersey on the 12th.
Okay, great.
And I don't have, because I wasn't expecting to say nothing about it, I don't have the name of the place in my head. But
we're gonna go to your social media. I'm gonna put all of that down there, so they're gonna know.
Cool. I'll get it to you. Let's go.
Let's go. And Demetria, let us know what's next, because Chaz told me that she was going to be featuring on some singles on his next. His
now
music.
wait,
stick that thing.
Chaz better lay low.
You better lay low.
That's what I heard. I mean, you know, you can confirm it right here today.
Listen,
Right.
I can neither confirm nor deny. I am right now in Vancouver. I'm right now in Vancouver, Canada, shooting season 3 of Motherland, Fort Salem for ABC Freeform. We have been just having a great time with that. Looking forward to the release December 4th of Kirk Franklin's A Gospel Christmas on Lifetime. House Divided is coming back out, season 4, dun dun dun, and that will be again on All Black. But we are also now showing on WeTV. And there may be a little bit of a something of a reunion of another show, but I won't get into that until the ink is dry.
I think I know what you're saying. I ain't gonna be the one to say it, but I think I know where you're going with that. I'm gonna leave it there.
I can guess.
No, I think we can make a good guess on that one. I thank you guys so much. It was wonderful talking to you. You guys have so much incredible energy, and I know it must have been fun working with y'all on set. So,
did she tell you about the time that she punched me in my face and gave me a black eye? And we
I did that for real.
That's
right.
I
dreamt about it, but I didn't know.
That's right. I thought it was for real.
That's gonna be interview part 2, y'all. Stay tuned for the teaser. No, I mean, you guys have just incredible spirit. I mean, to be able to work with the people that you worked with, and of course, guys, we're talking about Kirk Franklin's A Gospel Christmas. And both of these people can sing. So, you know, you're going to have a good time. If you like music like I do, then you will be very, very impressed and pleased. And, you know, Chaz cranking out the tunes for y'all. We're going to have to work on Demetria. You know, she just does it when she.
We're going to work at everybody, sending her every beat, sliding her DM, skating her DM, whatever you got to do. And let's force her to give us that great. First of all, they don't ask you to play Whitney Houston because you can't sing.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm laughing. Like, I'm like, is she for real?
How did we get here?
Right. Work, Lord. Work, Jesus.
Kirk Franklin's A Gospel Christmas. December 4th on Lifetime.
Exactly.
It's what the people want.
For starters.
And they also want to hear more of your voice.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you guys so much. It was a pleasure talking to you. I didn't expect to laugh. It's just too early for this.
This is so good. Thank you.
It is early.
It's too early to be laughing like this.
I never knew God was this beautiful this early in the morning because I don't do it. So.
What in the world?
Unless I got a call time.
This is how y'all be interviewing?
Yes.
Listen, you know, you talk about us. You have this great energy, sister. So you
I'm feeding off of y'all.
Come on.
Oh, no, I'm feeding off
you know, it's reciprocity.
Right.
Thank you guys so much. You guys, you totally made my day. You totally made my day. And it's a Monday. Woo! If you want to see more content like this on blackfilm.com, make sure you like, subscribe, and ring that bell.